Hello, everybody. I think you all can hear me. Hello, this is Teacher Mingjie again. Hello, everyone. Okay, let me see any reaction. Hello, everybody. This is 5:28. Okay, we have 2 more minutes to start. This is Teacher Mingjie again. We'll start sharply at 5:30. Okay, let me open the YouTube and see the reaction from YouTube as well. Hello, everyone. Okay, last minute. Okay, we will start our topic today. This is week 4, which is the last topic. Okay, we will learn time and calendar. Did you prepare your handout? Everybody prepare your pencil, eraser, and your handout. Okay, this handout. This one. I think the Daddy Mommy has printed out for you. Okay, we will start the page with the big clock. We will start from this page. Okay. All right, so everyone, it's 5:30. So let's start our live stream lesson today. So today is also a 1 hour lesson. Are you ready, everybody? Okay, let me see the answer in the chat box. Okay, yes, good. So let me start with for new kids, new classmates. Okay, this is Teacher Mingjie, and I am P1, P2 teacher in the academy right now. Okay, I graduated from NUS, and I'm also the teacher for P2 COS plus class right now. So this is our week 4, right? And week 4 we have 4 weeks lesson. So now it's almost to the end. Okay, so after February and March, I will let your daddy mommy know our preparation later. So if your daddy mommy wants to join the group, the left side is our WhatsApp group, okay, QR code, and the right side is our WeChat, okay, WeChat group. But you need to via my invitation, so you can just scan the QR code to add me. All right, so everybody, let's start our lesson today. So today we will talk about time and calendar problem, which is also a very, very important and little bit confusion topics for most of your friends. So let's start with some easy question. So first of all, do you know what is that? A traditional clock, right, everybody? This is a traditional clock. And I want to ask you, do you know what's the meaning of the yellow hand and the blue hand? Okay, I think you all know, right? So let's just quickly go through it. So for the blue hand here, the short hand, okay, it is shorter. For the short hand, we call it hour hand, okay, which is B. And for the yellow hand, the longer one, we'll call it mini hand, okay, which is A, okay. So just as its name, the yellow hand will just tell you how many minutes, and the blue hand, the shorter hand, will just tell you how many hours passed. So after knowing some basic information, all right, I want to ask you a question. When the mini hand move from one number, okay, mini hand now everybody, from one number to the next, it means how many minutes passed. For example, this is mini hand. From 1, I move it to 2. How many minutes has passed? A or B or C? Okay, we should go for B. Very good. Okay, 5 minutes has passed. Okay, very good. Okay, very good. I can see the chat box. Okay, I can see the chat box. So it means that, okay, for the mini hands, from 1 to 2, it doesn't mean that 1 minute passed. Okay, read the time correctly. It means that 5 minutes passed. When we read it, we need to read a small segment here. You see? One small segment means 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3, 4, 5. Then I will go to the next number. Okay, each number, the gap is 5 minutes for mini hand. All right, then what about hour hand, everybody? So different from mini hand, hour hand move from one number to the next. It means how many hours pass? Is that still 5 hours? It's not, right? It should be 1 hour. Very good. So for the hour hand, we will not read a small segment. For the shorter hour hand, we will just read a number. For example, if it point to 12, it means 12 o'clock. If it point to 1, it will means 1 o'clock. Okay, it will means 1 hours have passed. Okay, then I think this is a very basic and easy things for you. But what about the calculation? Okay, we'll use it many times. So for example, 1 hour 15 minutes plus 1 hour 25 minutes. How should we do this kind of calculation? Everybody, first, okay, I tell you the rules. We should add hour with the hour, minutes with the minutes. But teacher Ming just suggestion, always do minute first, okay? Always calculate the minutes first because later you will know the reason why. So for example, first one, 15 plus 25 equals to 40. Very good. So equals to 40 minutes. And that's for minutes part. And what about the hours part? 1 hour plus the other 1 hour, which equals to 2 hour. Okay, it means that's the first one, 1 hour 15 minutes plus 1 hour 25 minutes will just equals to 2 hour 40 minutes. Okay, very basic. Then what about the next one? Okay, what about the next one? You will see the difference. Still minute first. 50 plus 15. Can I write 65? Can I write 65 minutes here, everybody? Can you answer me in the chat box? Yes or no? I write 65 here. Is that correct? Yes or no? Everyone? No. Very good. I can see a lot of no. Okay, from the YouTube side. Yes, very good. It's no. It's wrong. Why? Because remember, okay, 60 minutes will go for equals to 1 hour. All right. So in the future, if others ask you like 1 hour equals to how many minutes, don't answer 100 minutes. Okay. 1 hour same as 60 minutes. If you answer 100, don't say that you learn math with me. Okay. So, all right. So 65 minutes means that's more than 1 hour already. So we can't just write 65 here. What should we write? We should write carry over. Very good. Same as your addition. Once it's become more than 10 for addition, right? But here for minutes, once become more than 60, we should make a carryover. All right. Means we cannot directly write 65 here. We should left a 5 minutes here and make a carryover become 2 hour 5 minutes. Okay, because originally I have 1 hour. All right. So I think you understand this, and then we can do the question today. All right. When it's more than 60 minutes, we need to go for next. But if I change it to some easy time word problem, it's still a warm-up. Okay, it's not in your handout. It's still the warm-up. Let's see what will happen. He said a drama TV shows, okay, from 2:30 to 4:30. Okay, means that these shows will from 2:30 to 4:30. How long is the show in hour and minutes? Guys, so this moment I give you the exact time, right? Means 2:30 I will start. And then I end at 4:30. Okay, if I change the question into your mommy let you start watching from 2:30 until 4:30. Do you know how many hours you can watch TV? How many hours you can watch the TV? 2 hours. Okay, so how you calculate that? So in this kind of calculation, we can use a timeline to help us. So arrow, okay, this is our timeline. So from the arrow direction means that the time is passing. And we can label our starting time before and our ending time later. So for example, I will start at 2:30 p.m. Don't forget the p.m. a.m. So it's just a warm up. So you can just look at me. And in the end, it will be 4:30 p.m. Okay, guys, can you all hear me? Someone said cannot hear teacher. Can you all hear me, everybody? Can you all hear me? If you can hear me, you can answer me a 1. Okay, you can type a 1 in the chat box. Can you all hear me? All right. So can hear me, right? Can hear me. All right. So after that, okay, after that, you can find the nearest hours or clock. For example, 2:30. After 2:30, which o'clock you will go to? After 2 o'clock, I will go to 3 o'clock. Okay, I will go to 3 o'clock. I will go to 3 o'clock. Okay, after that, I will go to 3 o'clock. After that, I will go to 3 o'clock. All right, I will go to 3 o'clock. Hey, is that lagging? All right, let me figure it out. I think it's lagging. Let me figure it out. Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me, everybody? Can you all hear me? I think the YouTube side is okay, right? But what about the WeChat side? I think it's some technical issues. All right, okay, it's good right now. All right, then after that, okay, let's continue, everybody. Let's continue. All right, let's continue. So just now the internet is lagging. Okay, then after that, 2:30, the closest o'clock should be 3 o'clock, right? So okay, I will go 3 o'clock. For example, I can label it at here. It will be 3 p.m. All right. After 3 p.m., okay, I can do next, which is 4 p.m. So I can label it together. 2:30 to 3 is 30 minutes. Okay. Then 3 to 4 is 1 hour. So it will be very, very clear, right? And then you will not do the calculation so complex because it's very straightforward. 2, you will go 3 for the next, and then we'll go 4 for the next, and then after 4, you will go 5. But here we end at 4:30. So here I will still add another 30 minutes. You will just end at 4:30. It's easier for you to understand the time. At this question, you might feel still looks so complex. But later, if we use this method, you will face it's super clear. You will notice that it's super clear. So totally, how many times we use? We use 30 minutes plus 1 hour plus 30 minutes. Same as 60 minutes. Okay, 60 minutes plus 1 hour, right? Then in the end, it will just become 2 hours. Okay, everybody, that's very clear, right? For those who never learned time before, okay, this timeline will help you understand time better. For those who know already, maybe you can directly answer teacher is 2 hours. All right, so now you will know how to use the timeline to help you to solve the word problem. That's your duration. So now, okay, take out your handout. Okay, let's look at learning 1. Let's look at learning 1. Okay, let's look at learning 1. So the big clock. Jiaming reached the cinema at 1:20 p.m. and he was 30 minutes late for the show. Everybody, what time did the show start? Oh, some of my friends will say, teacher, is so easy. 1:20 plus 30 minutes late, it will be 1:50. 1:50 p.m. Is that correct? Everybody, is that correct? Wrong. So that's why teacher Ming just said, always use a timeline to help you understand the question. Okay, so let's look at here. He said Jiaming reached the cinema at 1:20, but he was late. Means that when he reached, the show actually started already. Everybody, when he reached, it actually started. So let's use a timeline together. Take out a pencil. Okay, for this easy question, let's draw a timeline together. So, okay, here is a timeline, an arrow. Let's draw it down together. Take out a pencil. And let's put it in the middle. For example, here, the time, it will be 1:20. Don't forget the PM and AM, okay? Time problem, word problem, we can use a timeline to help us. 1:20 p.m. and 30 minutes late already. Means that the show started earlier. Everybody, I repeat again. I am late. So means the show started earlier, means I will go back or go forward. Very good, go back. So it means that for the show, I need to go back like this. Okay, everybody, label it down together. I will go back. However, I want to go back 30 minutes. Some of your friends said, teacher, 30 minutes, I don't know how to label it down. Okay, let's do it together. In order to make 30 minutes, 1:20, the closest o'clock is what? It can be go back to 1 p.m. first, right? If I go back to 1 p.m., then how many minutes ago? It should be 20 minutes ago because you said, teacher, 20 cannot minus 30. So I can use a timeline, all right? I go back 20 minutes first. After I go back 20 minutes, it will be 1 p.m., all right? Even though 20 cannot minus 30, but I can just make it 20 minutes ago first. It will be 1 p.m. And after that, because it's 30 minutes earlier, so I still need to go back another 10 minutes. Means at here, I will still go back another 10 minutes. So guys, 1 p.m. go back 10 minutes, what time it will be? We all know 60 minutes will be at 1 hour, right? 60 minutes will be 1 hour. Same as our clock. Okay, so 1 p.m., 1 before it should be 12 something, but 12 what? But 12 what? 12:50, very good, 12:50. Because we need to use 60 minus 10 instead of 100 minus 10. 60 minutes equals to 1 hour. Okay, so 100 minutes equals to 1 hour. So it will be 12, but 12 what? 12:60 minus 10 equals to 50. So it will be 12:50 p.m. Then I know, oh, the answer should be 12:50 p.m. The show started. Okay, so that's why when he reached at 1:20, the show has already passed 1 hour. All right, that's the reason why. Okay, then let's continue. All right, then let's continue. Finish? All done? Yeah, finish. Okay, good. Then let's practice. This is the P1 real competition question. Teacher give you 3 minutes. You do it by yourself first. Okay? I give you 3 minutes. This time the question become more complex. So my suggestion, use the timeline. All right, don't just use your brain. Okay, you will be confused. I know. Write it down. Okay, the second questions. The second questions. The second questions. All right. All right, still have 2 more minutes. So how to draw a timeline? Okay, we use a timeline together, huh? So teacher also gonna use it. Draw an arrow and label the time on that. Okay, 3:30 starts. Yep. I just give you the first step, and for the rest, I believe you all can do it. I see the answer already. A, B, C, D, E. What should I choose? And don't forget the PM, AM. All right. So this question, no, but some question will have. Okay, 1 more minute. Yeah. See. Okay, let's see. Let's see the answer. I think most of you done right. All right. Then let's go through it together, everybody. Let's do it together. For those who haven't finished, okay, you can stop and listen to me. Let's do it together. So for those who don't have a working, just have the answer. Write down the working together with teacher. So first, you need to know the plan schedule means he want to fly from Singapore to Tokyo at 3:30 p.m. means that's the time I want to take off. I want to fly. So I know, oh, 3:30 maybe here. Okay, let's write it down. 3:30 p.m. Okay, 3:30 p.m. is here. And then it's gonna take me 6 hours and 30 minutes for the plane to reach Tokyo. However, because of some delay, the plane left 30 minutes later. Okay, everybody. So at here, I want to leave at here, but did I do that? No, I am delayed. Delay how many minutes? 30 minutes. So it means that I haven't taken off. Okay, let's delay first. Delay for how many minutes? 30 minutes. Write it down. And 3:30 plus 30 minutes, you will notice that it will just be 4 p.m. sharply. Okay, 4 p.m. sharply. And then after that, the plane successfully take off, right? Successfully fly. So now it's gonna take him 6 hours, 30 minutes. Let's do it one by one. All right. First, let's go for hours. 6 hours. All right. So after 6 hours, where did it reach? The arrow is too slow. All right. So after 6 hours, 4 plus 6 equals to 10. Okay, it will just be 10 p.m. So here is 6 hours. But did I reach? Did I finish? No. After 6 hours, I give a take. I still need to fly another 30 minutes. So I will just fly another 30 minutes at here. Okay, another 30 minutes. So 10 p.m. plus 30 minutes, it will just be 10:30. Very good. 10:30 p.m. Then I know in the end, I will reach Tokyo at 10:30 p.m. Then I can search the answer. A, B, C, D, E. What should I choose? C, same as what the chat box said. Okay, same as what the chat box says. Stop spamming. All right. So 10:30 p.m. is my answer. Correct? Correct and understand, you can type a 1 in the chat box. Okay. Correct and understand, you can type a 1 in the chat box so that I know you finish and you understand it. Okay, then now let's move on. Let's move on. So after the time problem, we are proceed to the calendar problem. Calendar problem is very interesting. Okay, calendar problem is very interesting. First, you need to know your calendar. Let's do it one by one. Do you know how many days are there in a week? Type in the chat box, everybody. How many days are there in a week? How many days in a week? 7. Very good. 7 days a week. Very good. So we all know 1 week we have 7 days. So 5 days you need to go to school. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday you need to go to school. Saturday or Sunday, maybe you come to Think Academy. Okay, so that will be your weekend. And after that, how many months are there in a year? Everybody, type in the chat box. How many months are there in a year? There will be 12 months. Very good. 12 months. You don't need to look at the right side. You can just look at me. Okay, listen to me. So you will be 12 months in a year. Okay, as you can see here, January, February, March, all the way until December. Okay, we have 12 months in total. Then, but I want to ask you, is that fixed? Like how many days are there in a month? Is that fixed? All the months have 30 days. Am I correct? All the months have 30 days. No, very good. It's not correct. Different months will have different days. Okay, it depends. Okay, it depends. Maybe we can have 28 days or 29 days. Maybe we can have some of the months we have 30 days. Some of the months we have 31 days. So it depends. So first things, you need to memorize it. Which month has 30 days? Which month has 31 days? And we're gonna use our fist to help us. All right. So here we can use our number trick to determine the number of the days. So you can take out your hand. Okay, hold it into the fist. Okay, take out your hand. Take out your hand. Both hands. And as you can see, if you do the same gesture as the screen, okay, the mountain, as you can see, teacher Minja's hand, the mountain, because it's higher, so you will be 31 days. And the mountain, the first mountain will start from January. So January, 31 days, and then if you go down, it will be February. So February is a very special month because February can be 28 days or 29 days. We will learn it in the future. And after go to the valley, you go up to the mountain again, which is March, then 31 days. Then you go down to the valley, April, 30. Then you go up to the mountain, May, 31 days. Then you go down to the valley, June, 30 days. And then you go up to the mountain, July, 31 days. You see, it's very useful, right? So always remember, when you take out your fist, take out your hands, the first mountain, the first one always belongs to January. And then mountain, valley, mountain, valley, mountain, valley. The mountain will be 31 days. Okay, definitely. But as you can see, once you go July, we stop because we use up all the mountain and valley in one hand. So at this moment, I can go to the next hand. For example, just now you use the left hand. Now you can use the right hand. Just now you are at the last mountain in your left hand. So now you can go to the first mountain of your right hand. The first mountain will be August. Okay, you see, two mountains connected. July and August. Two mountains connected. Did you notice that? Both 31 days. Both 31 days. Two mountains connected. And after August is your right hand first mountain. You go to September, October go up, November go down. So it's very useful, right? It's very useful. All right, it's very useful. So now, after knowing that, you can use your NUNCO trick, the mountain valley trick, to help you to determine which months are 31 days, which months are 30 days. So we can have a conclusion. The months with 31 days are January, March, May, July, August. You see these 2 months connected. Okay, July, August. October, December. And the month with 30 days only is April, June, September, November. But the February is very, very special. For the common years, we have 28 days. Means usually you will have 28 days. But for leap year, we will have 29 days. Okay. So what is leap year? We will learn it in the future. All right. We won't make this kind of question now, but in the future you will. So now, all right, we already know some common sense about our calendar and each days of the month. So I want to ask you, how many days in a common year? So in each common year, it will be 365 days. And every 4 years, there is a special year with 29 days, right? Because the February will have 29 days, so you will become 336 days. Okay, then this special year, we call it leap year. All right, we call it leap year. So now let's move on. Okay, let's move on. So first of all, I want to ask you, how many robots are there in total? It's also a warm-up. How many robots are there in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it means I know I have 7 robots in total. It means any number, if I start from 1, okay, if the number start from 1, it will just be same as the ending day. For example, here I start from 1, end with 7. Then I know it's 7 robots. If I start from 1, end with 100, how many robots are there in total, everybody? It will be 100 robots, right? So it means that no matter any numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, follow the sequence, start with 1, end with any numbers, then the number will just be same as the total number. So for example, if I change it to the calendar problem, how many days are from 1st August to 14 August, everybody? From 1st to 14 means that I also need to include my 1st August. Okay, I repeat again. Because it's from 1st August, means that the 1st August also included. Okay, give you a very interesting example. If your school said, hello, everybody, your holiday will be start from tomorrow. You see, from tomorrow means tomorrow is also your holiday, right? Same as here. If I ask you, how many total days from 1st to 14th, means the 1st also included. Then 1st to 14, how many days in total? It will just be 14 days. Same as your robots, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until 14, then it will just be 14 days. So that's how we code for the total days. Okay, total days. Total days, you need to include today. You need to include today. Usually the question will just say from what days to the other days. Then what if I make the question more interesting? The days is not start from the 1st. I start from 3. For example, I ask you, from cat 3 to cat 7, how many cats are there in total? So your friend will say, teacher, easy. 7 minus 3 equals to 4. So it means 4 cats. Is that true? No. You see, if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I have 5 robots in total. Everybody, it's not 4. Means that if you just do 7 minus 3, it's not enough. You still need to plus 1, plus back the 3, okay? 4 plus 1 equals to 5. You still need to plus back the cat 3, okay? 7 minus 3 means you are finding the difference between 7 and 3. But don't forget the 3 herself, okay? 3 is also part of the robot. So I can have a conclusion, okay? I have a conclusion. How many days are there from 3rd August to 2023, 7 August? How many days? Hey, I'm looking for the total days again, right? Total days, because I'm saying from 3rd to 7th means my 3rd also counted. Okay, my 3rd also counted. So what should you do? You should, if I'm not starting from the 1st August, you should use the ending date, 7th minus 3. But it's not enough. I still need to plus 1. So it will be 7 minus 3. Not enough. Plus back the 3rd August. So I will plus 1 equals to 4 days in total. If you write it out, it's also very clear, right? 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 days as well. So it means that if the counting is not starting from 1, everybody, you need to, after you minus, you need to plus 1. If the counting starts from 1, you can just directly get the answer. But if you're not starting from 1, after you minus, you need to plus 1 back. Okay, that's the conclusion. I see okay there. So now I want to ask you another question. If today is Monday, then next Monday will come to how many days later? Everybody, A or B or C, you can type in the chat box. Very good. B, 7 days later. Because we all know 7 days, 1 week, right? 7 days equals to 1 week. Means that, for example, if today is Monday, I'm the 1st July today, and 7 days later, it will be just the same day. Let's see. 1 day later, 2 days later, 3 days later, 4 days later, 5 days later, 6 days later, 7 days later. Right? That means 7 days later, I will go back to the same column, Monday again. Means 7 days later is a cyclic. Okay, I will back to the same day of the week. Every week, I have 7 days. Okay, then now take out your handouts. Let's do Learn It 2 together. Let's do Learn It 2 together. It's gonna be very interesting. At the bottom, the last question at the bottom. If Monday is the first day of a month, then the next Monday is the what day of the same month? Hey, your friend will say, teacher, so easy. B. 7 days. But is that correct? Just now what we said. We said, 7 days later will be the same Monday. Okay, 7 days later. But is that 7 days later same as 7 days? The question coming. Is that equal to 7th day? Are they the same, everybody? 7 days later and 7th day, are they the same? It's not the same, everybody. It's not the same. I can tell you the answer should be 8th day. Okay, should be 8th day. Very good. I think some of you hint the answer, right? I can see the chat box also got some 8. 8th day. Why? If you list out the calendar, you will see. First, for example, if the first is Monday, okay, the first is Monday. For example, Monday is the first. Then second, for example, let's use up the same calendar as before, okay? If the first day is the Monday, then after you plus 7, you see after you plus 7, you will go back to, you will go to 8th day, okay? After you plus 7 days later, the calendar dates on the calendar become 8th July. So it means that here, same as here, if the first day is a Monday, then it will become 8th July. So if I show you the calendar, it will be super clear, right? You see, the first day, Monday here, and 7 days later means I need to plus 7, and then it will become 8 days, or 8th day. Okay, then the answer is 8th. So you need to be careful. Days later and the 8th day are different. Okay, are different. So now let's move on. Let's practice 2. I let you do it by yourself. I give you 3 minutes. Okay, you do it by yourself. Yeah, now you got it. It's A. You try to figure it out by yourself. So in this kind of question, you better list out the calendar to help you. How to list? It's at the back. Okay. Another question at the back. If 15 January was a Sunday, what day of the week is 31st? Yeah, here's wrong. 31st January. Here should be ST. 31st January. All right. One more minute, everybody. Any correct answer? Hey, I haven't seen the correct answer in the chat box yet. A. Okay, someone said A, Monday. Someone said B, Tuesday. Which one is correct? Okay. Last 1 minute, everybody. Okay, time's up, everybody. Let's do it together. So take out a pencil. Let's write down the working together. You might feel confused, right? So don't be lazy. Some of your friends use the correct method. List out the calendar. You see my small tips for you. List out the calendars. So let's say if Sunday, okay, here is Sunday, I can just write SUN. And the Sunday is 15th January. Can you all tell me how many days later it will be next Sunday? What should I do, everybody? Let's write down the working together. I should plus a 7 because we know 7 days later, I will just go back to the same day of the week, right? Means 7 days later, I will be Sunday again. Then I just use 15 plus 7 equals to 22. Means 20 seconds, okay. 20 seconds will also be Sunday this month. Then can I just plus 7 again? Because I need to reach 31st. Yes, I can. Plus another 7. After plus another 7, it will become 20. Yeah, too far. It will become 29. Means 29th January will also be a Sunday. Can I still plus another 7, everybody? Can I still plus another 7? No. Okay, no. Because if you plus another 7, it will be 36. Do you have 36 days in 1 month? Everyone, do you have 36 days in 1 month? No. Okay, you don't have 36 days in 1 month. So you can't do it. Okay, you can't do it. The maximum you can put is 29. Means that now 29 is your Sunday. Can you all tell me, what about 30s? If 29 is Sunday, then 30 will just be Monday. Very good. Then 30 will just be Monday. Then what about 31st? Everybody, then what about 31st? Tuesday. Very good. You see, list out the calendar. Then our answer will just be Tuesday. Okay. Tuesday. Correct and understand. Type a 1 in the chat box. Correct and understand. Type a 1 in the chat box. So you see, list out the calendar is very useful, right? Because we know 15th is Sunday, and every 7 days later, when I plus 7, it will just back to the same Sunday again. So I can just plus 7, plus 7, plus 7 until approaching the dates that I want. And here, I want it to be 31st, okay? Until approaching the dates that I want, okay? Understand but not correct. Okay, that's okay. All right, understand is good. All right, so now let's move on. List out the calendar, very useful. Learning 3. So next question, learning 3. This question is very interesting. Okay, this question becomes next level. If there are 4 Sunday and 4 Wednesday in January, which day of the week will 21st January fall on? Also the same thing. We need to list out the we need to list out the calendar. But how to list all? Because I don't know which day of the week I should start. Just now we know, right? Because I know I should start from 15. 15 is a Sunday. which is very easy. But here, I don't know where to start because you didn't tell me 1st of January, what day is that. So at this moment, when in the future, you see this kind of question. In the future, when you see this kind of question, okay, this month contain 4 Sunday, 4 Wednesday, or maybe this question. Hey, this January, I contain 4 Monday, 4 Tuesday. These kind of questions, you can list out the calendar as well. But how to list? First, you need to know January, how many days in total in January, everybody? How many days in total in January? Hey, the first mountain, right? Because it's the first mountain, so I know I should have 31 days. So let's list out the calendar together. 1, take out your pencil. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 1 week, right? And after 1 week, I should go for next week, which is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's my second week, right? Agree? Then let's move to natural, my third week. 15, 16, 17, 18. Did you all write it down together with me? 19, 20, 21. Okay, that's my third week. Okay, 21 days already. Okay, then I can move forward. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. That's my fourth week. But I only have 31 days. So when I go next row, I need to be careful. My fifth week. 29, 30, 31. Can I go 32, everybody? Can I go 32? No, you can't go 32. Okay, because maximum you only have 31 days. Okay, I give you 10 seconds. You list the same thing as teacher Mingjie. That should be all the days and all the weeks of January, right? Basically, I draw out the calendar by myself. That's for January. And first row is first week, second row, second week, third row, third week, fourth row, fourth week, fifth row is the fifth week. So now, guys, remember for a calendar, I should still label like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday things on the top, right? But how to label? Let's read the question. I only want to have 4 Sunday and listen very carefully. And 4 Wednesday means that, can I label here as Wednesday, everybody? Can I label here as Wednesday? No, it's wrong. Why? Because in this whole column, I have how many days? I have 5 days, which means that if you label here, you're against your questions. Means you can't put Wednesday here. But where should you put a Wednesday? Hey, if here cannot, then I just put a 4 days place or I put here. But if Wednesday is here, where should you put a Sunday? Seems that it's fulfilled. Wednesday, then next one, Thursday is here, Friday is here, Saturday is here. Hey, then you Sunday, you go back to the next place. Hey, Sunday, how many days right now? Everybody, look at here. Don't write it down now. Don't write it down now. Follow me first. How many days in Sundays right now? 5 days. Is that correct? No, it's against your rules again, right? It's against your question again. Means I can't put a Wednesday there. If I put a Wednesday there, then my Sunday will be 5 days. I don't want that to happen. Means that I can't put a Wednesday here. Then what about here? If here is Wednesday, is that correct? For Wednesday is correct because I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 days. But what about my Sunday? Where you will go? Next will be Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, and then Sunday. Is that correct, everybody? No, it's wrong again. You see, it's wrong again. Because my Sunday, I have 5 days again. Against my rules, right? Against my question. Means I can't put my Wednesday there. Because if I do so, my Sunday will have 5 days. I can't do it. Then I will try the next one. Can I put my Wednesday here? Let's try. If Wednesday here, for Wednesday itself is good. But what about Sunday? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Is that correct, everybody? No, because you see here, what happened? You Sunday 5 days again, right? Means that, hey, against your question again. So it means that you can't put Wednesday here. Then where should you put? Last place only. The last column. Okay. Wednesday should be here. So now write it down together with me. Wednesday is here. Let's check. Is that correct if Wednesday is here? 4 days for my Wednesday. Good job. Fulfill the question. Then next one, I should go back. Okay, it should be Thursday here, Friday here, Saturday for this column, and Sunday, wow, for this column. For this time, my Sunday only have 4 days. You see, at this moment, my Sunday only have 4 days. Okay, I have 4 Sundays in total. So now what the question is asking you, which day of the week will 21st January, everybody, let's find where is 21st. Just now you label it already, 21st is at here. Means that 21st is belongs to the Wednesday column. Then it will just be Wednesday. Then you can write down your answer statement, ANS, it will just be Wednesday. Okay, then you know, oh, it will just be Wednesday. And you fix the calendar by yourself. Okay, you fix the calendar by yourself. So the answer is Wednesday. All right. So for this kind of question, you have no choice but to list out all the calendars. It's very clear. But you need to be careful. I have 2 restrictions. I have 2 requirements. Sunday 4 days, Wednesday also 4 days. Okay, you need to make sure you fulfill both things. You cannot just make sure Wednesday 4 days, but don't care about Sunday. Then definitely you are wrong. So you need to be careful. Sunday 4, Wednesday also 4. Then it will make sense. Okay, everybody? Understand and finish. Understand and finish. Type a 1 in the chat box. Okay, understand and finish. Type a 1 in the chat box. Everybody. Understand and finish. Type a 1 in the chat box. Okay, good. So I think most of you finish and understand it. So now let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, let's move on. Let's practice 3. It's also the P1 real questions, and I'll give you 4 minutes because I know you're gonna list a lot of things. So I give you 4 minutes and you do it by yourself. Okay, now it's 14. We'll go to 6:18. So 3 more minutes. Compare with just now, this question is slightly easier, right? Because I've tell you where the month will begin with, right? I tell you the month will begin on which day. So what you can do, it's slightly easier, right? I've already tell you like the month will begin on Sunday and end on Saturday and end on Sunday. So first things I will list down. Saturday is here, and after Saturday it will be Sunday. Keep going, everybody. Give you a small hint. First step is here. And what should you do? And after that, hey, what should you do? Because it begins, so can I label a 1 on the Saturday? If first is at the Saturday, where should be the second? Very hard. 31 days. I can see some answer. 31 or 30. Okay, 31 or 30. Very hard. Okay, let's go through it together. Everybody, stop writing and follow teacher Mingjie. Let's do it together. So first, how many days that begin on Saturday and on Sunday, right? Very easy. So we know, okay, first day, it should belongs to Saturday. So that's same as what I write here. So take out a pencil, let's write down here together. And after Saturday, it will go where? It will go Sunday, right? So it means the second day, it will go to Sunday. But guys, do you still remember just now what teacher Mingjie said? I said every 7 days later, it will back to the same day, right? Means that here, 7 days later, right, if I plus 7, it will back to the same Sunday again. Means 2 plus 7, 9. Will back to the same Sunday. And after that, you plus another 7, 8, 9 plus 7, it will be 16. Okay, it means 16 is also a Sunday. Then you can plus another 7, go to 23, 23rd. Okay, 23rd is also a Sunday. And you can also plus another 3, right? 30 is also a Sunday. Can you still plus 7, everybody? Can you still plus 7? If you plus another 7, you will go to 37, right? And do you have 31st? No, because you will end on Sunday, right, everybody? End on Sunday, which means that 30th should be my last day, okay? This one should be my last day of the month. Because that's end on Sunday, so it means 30th should be my last day on this month. Means that this month in total, I will just have 30 days. Then what should I choose? B, okay? Then B is the answer, all right? Then B is the answer. So you see, so for this kind of question, it's easier, right? Because I already tell you, it will begin on Saturday. So you can just put number 1, the first day, under Saturday. So you don't have to list out the whole calendar. You can just keep plussing 7 to see where is the limitation of the month. And you will know maximum, it can just be either 30 or 31. All right. And Sunday is your last day. But the previous one is more challenging because I didn't tell you where the month should start with. I didn't tell you the first day is Sunday or the first day is Wednesday. So at this moment, you need to list out the whole calendar and match the day of the week. Okay. If I didn't tell you the first day is which day of the week, you need to list out the whole calendar and match the days of the week. All right. But for this, I have to already tell you, you will begin on Saturday, then it's very easy. Okay, then it's very easy. All right. So everybody finish and understand, tag a 1 in the chat box. Okay, give me a 1 in the chat box. Understand and finish, give me a 1 in the chat box. All right, I think all good, right? All good. So basically, let's have a conclusion. Today, what did we learn? We learned time problem and also the calendar problem. And I believe the calendar problem is more challenging. Basically, 2 parts. If I've already tell you the day will begin with a Saturday or the month will begin on Saturday, the month will begin on Monday, you can just list. Right? For example, at this question, under Saturday, I put first. But if the question didn't say so, you need to list out the whole calendar and match the day of the week. All right, so that's all for today's class. And I believe you still have another part, which is your homework. And I've already posted the homework submission at week 3, at last week. So you can find your name in the Daily Mommies group, okay? I put a poster for those who submitted their homework last week. Good job and well done for all of you. All right, and good job. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. All right. See you. Probably you will see me next Tuesday again. Haha.